Find highly rated products at prices you'll love. Start your search on amazon.ie today.
I've started working with Uber about 2 years ago now. I would like to go to college.
Then go to the OBS website and go and download the latest version of OBS Studio. Once you've got that updated version, then come to the bottom left as sources, just like so, and then you want to tap on this plus button. And a brand new source we can go and use is called the application audio capture. This is going to go and capture the audio of individual applications, and we can then go and control the audio levels of them inside of OBS.
I came, see the flame shine bright. They were puzzled how I'm saved. I could never serve the passion or the fire or the man or for sight how I am. Ain't nobody asking, I've been basking in my liberty, cause slavery is real. Doesn't mean the shackles gotta be revealed. Fighting with my pen is the closest thing to steal, and it's what they wanna steal. It's value in the world, gotta figure out the real. I'm juggling and wrestling thoughts in my mind. The influence is heavy, are the thoughts of the mind. They were still persuading like I'm needing a dime. Like my people ain't be dying over gold in the mines. It's funny, right? I'm still numb to the trauma. I couldn't tell if my joy was out of love or what would haunt me when I needed me a hug. That's the realest. Yeah, it's the closest thing to feeling. Yeah, it's the only thing revealing. Trying to get me closer to the Lord. Cause maybe He can open up some doors while these words get to show you all my flaws. It's poetry and pain, blessing in the chain, pictures I could paint. Yeah, it's poetry and pain, blessings in the chain, pictures I could paint. Yeah, it's poetry and pain, blessing in the chain, pictures I could paint. Yeah, it's poetry and pain.
Right, welcome everyone back to another stream, a HLL stream. Today we are doing something different. We're going to be covering a DMT tournament match tonight. For those of you who do not know what DMT is, why not? But yeah, no, it's really just a tank v tank tournament that that has been taking place. It's on PC, I'm sure. You've seen that, and it's on console as well. So yeah, goal of DMT pretty much the same as any other normal infantry map match. They fight over the midpoint, but one of the rules is that they can't go past. They can't go past. For this map, it'd be the G column and the D column. So they can't enter the A, B, or C, or H, I, J columns. They can only fight over the four columns, just to make it a bit fairer for teams to get their armor into position. And it is only medium tanks. No heavy tanks are allowed. Spawned. There is a whole bunch of rules that I did know before. I'm actually going to list up because there is a few rules that go into detail, but let me just see if I can find these. While I find these, so yeah, the match is against it's KRRC versus TMFC. Is that no TFMC? Wait, I forgot what it's. Yeah, TFMC. Sorry, TFMC versus KRRC. And this is round 4 of the German division. I don't know a whole lot about it. Is the match? Are they ready to go? No, they must be ready to go. I think I'm being joined by 2 other refs. We'll see what the situation is. They haven't joined just yet. So yeah, quickly on the rules before this match starts. It will be taking place on Utah. I'm sure you've seen that on the load-in screen there. So yeah, commander. Oh no, sorry. We'll go to. I don't have 20 seconds. Yeah. So 1 commander, 5 tank crews. Crews must stay in the tanks, meaning that the commanders can't hop out and recon situation. Tank types, mediums and recons only. Capturing the 4-point is prohibited. I think I said that already. Oh, what? It's a bit strange, yeah. So yeah, at the start of the match, each team goes in and builds their set of fuel nodes just to get the game going. The game doesn't actually start until 1:15, I believe it is. Let's just see. Yeah, the game starts at 1 hour and 15 minutes, just to give all the teams, both teams, a chance to get their fuel and tanks into position. I do have the right ones, yes. So for this stream, I'll be covering the KRRC side of things. I think both the other refs are also on this side, so it might be something to switch to the TF. No, there is a ref on the Allies. I don't know who's joining me exactly. Let's see. Yeah, so Creature is joining me, as well as Toaster Bat. So yeah, both those refs are joining me. Well, meant to join me anyway. I think they're just waiting for both teams to give the green light, and then they'll join me. So yeah, no. So the DMT, they have weekly matchups. This league, this is in the round 4 of this league. Let me see if I can find some information on the last few games. Right, okay, TFMC schedule, let's see. Okay, here we go. Am I reading this right? Yeah, so currently the table for this this league has, at the top we have 101st Airborne, and they're also tied with TFMC. They both won 3 matches and lost none. Then in second or third and fourth place in the top group, we have 21st and KRRC, who have both won 2 matches and lost 1 each. Then in the bottom half of the league, we have 22nd/4ID, and they have won 1 match and lost 2. And also 6th have also lost 1 and won 2. Oh no, sorry, won 1 and lost 2. And then third in the bottom 4 is 1 SSF, and they've lost 3 matches out of their 3 played. And then bottom of that 4 is RDG/Iron. I think they're teaming up, and they have lost 3 games. In last week's round, we had you would have seen KRRC taking on 6th. 6th came out victorious in that match. and then TFMC took on 21st, and TFMC came out on top of that match. So it is TFMC's game to lose. They are currently on a flawless run, no losses. Question is, can KRRC put a dent in that record and cause them to lose their point? 101st are also going to be playing 6th, I believe, today. So that will also be interesting for 101st Airborne, as they also haven't lost a point. So interesting matches this weekend. Let's just fix my sound effects. Let's just see what the situation is with these guys. So some general ideas for these DMT matches is to really work together with your fellow armor as fuel. For those who know, for those who have played the game, which is pretty much anyone watching this, fuel is not an easy resource to keep in the bank. Each recon or each medium, I think, is 320 fuel, and with a 4-minute cooldown. So the last thing you want to be doing is drip feeding your tanks to the enemy and just running down your fuel. You want to stage up with friendly armor and engage where you can make a trade on an enemy tank, not just have a negative fight where you lose your tank and there is no one to refrag on that tank. If that's the case, you will be losing a lot more fuel and the enemy team will have a lot more fuel, and then that pretty much dictates the run of the game. So WN7, always a nice kind of point for armor. It's open fields, some tight angles in there and the houses, and under here on the north side, some nice fields. Back on the east and the west have some nice views, nice sight lines. A lot better than Chapel. Chapel is a lot more congested, especially with these buildings around here. So just gonna check just to make sure there's the right amount of teams. So yeah, there's gonna be there's four tank crews and 1 commander per team. Actually, let's just 1 second, let me just see. Yes, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 12, 13. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 12 and 13. And then, yes, sorry, allies have 13 as well with the ref included. Right, that was, yeah, perfect. So yeah, it looks like all the teams are in, should be ready to go pretty soon. Looks like they're all heading to the bottom HQ. No one's going to be heading up towards Chapel trying to get any sort of flank shot on the on them from Chapel heading down to Main Road. Got really high. So yeah, here's just the bird's eye view from Chapel. I mean, surprised I'm not seeing any armor tanks heading over and around that point here. Might be different plays for this league, but I think that would be something that would definitely be something to explore, that idea of getting around. But for the start, I'm sure they have their tactics well laid out. So just a little update on the weekend ahead for myself anyway. So I will be streaming a match on Sunday. That will be a HLL match between SAS and ITHL. I'll give you the time that that's going to start at for me. Yeah, so that is Sunday, and that's happening at 8 o'clock. So that is 8 o'clock in the evening. That's a UTC +1 for anyone not in England or Ireland. So interesting match that will be SAS versus ITHL. You don't want to miss it really. So actually, never mind. Looks like I will just be by myself tonight. Looks like the refs. There was gonna be 3 of them in here with me, which might have been a bit chaotic. So we'll just be by my lonesome tonight, which also isn't the worst. I am kind of used to just talking to myself for an hour and a half. Obviously, this game is a bit more slow-paced than what you'd see in Summit or TPL or anything with infantry, but it is a lot more. I find it's a lot different. Obviously, with no infantry makes it a lot more slower, but a lot more tactical as well. In the sense that like you can pretty much see everything that happens because there isn't a whole lot going on. Not gonna miss any tank fights. For those who have watched my previous streams, you would know that I am quite interested in armor. So when I saw this as an option, I was like, oh yes, please. So I'm just gonna have a quick look at what TFMC are doing. So 2 tanks so far. Looks like one more tank crew is gonna start up here. Is there any tanks down here? Any tanks going for a wide flank? Doesn't seem to be any tanks going for a wide flank at the moment. One, two, three. Oh, there's the other one, 4 down here. Why don't I have my hat on? There we go. So it looks like one of these tanks is going to go map edge. Pretty straight run down into WN7 here. And yeah, so Summit won't be back until next weekend, and that for those who aren't aware so far, some of the major matches taking place that weekend are just give me a second. It is some of the major matches taking place that weekend will be Talco versus Legion. We also have EXO versus 6th, Rofs versus Merc, 9PZ versus 21st, ANZR versus 1st, 3-5 versus 1 SPS, 22nd versus Philo, I think that's Pathfinders, and then KRRC versus WRTV. Hopefully WRTV make an appearance because they have, I don't think they've won a match yet, so hopefully we'll see an interesting match there. I think for myself, I might be streaming. What did I sign up for? I think I signed up for 9PZ versus 21st and Rofs versus Merc. Yeah, so I might be streaming those matches. Because when you're not playing these matches, it takes so long to get to 1 hour 15. I typically play DMT offer a Monday and a Wednesday like mashup kind of, so they have games like this on a Monday and a Wednesday evening. I typically play it Monday evening with some of the guys from my crew, and the game goes a lot quicker than this. Saw something explode back here. I was wondering what it was. So all four Shermans, or not Shermans, P4s, all four P4s lining up on the main road heading to WN7. We have 30 seconds till match start here. Looks like we have two Shermans on the main road, one Sherman heading across the fields and one Sherman heading map edge. And they're all gonna meet here. WN7. Recon plane for TFMC. Will spot all four tanks there for them. I haven't seen a recon plane yet for KRRC, but they are off. These tanks don't seem to be going anywhere. War.E. Now they're on their way. We have a slow start there for TFMC. Maybe that will be impactful. We'll see. All Shermans, all mediums, all P4 is looking to get a good start there. Looks like a late start there for late recon there for KRRC. Have a look and see if that picks up anything. It picks up one map edge. Looks like it won't pick up anything else, as they did start late. So maybe that is a tactic that TFMC employed knowingly. Let's see. We're gonna go on board here with. Am I on board it? I'm on board with Bourbon, BP, and Jambo. So TFMC started the cap first. Don't think Jambob can see these mediums. This medium might have a line of sight on the P4s. No, it won't. It's going to go around the head, go around the barn. Should have a LOS now. Don't think he does. He doesn't see it. First shot going for TFMC hits the P4 square. Ricochet for Zani. P4 stuck in barbed wire now, gets one shot, good hit into the medium. Medium stays around to get another shot, might go down here because of that. Gets away. Looks like we have one of our P4s staying back. Well, these two push in close. Second, where's the fourth P4? P4 in the north, actually, on the main road. Might see the medium back here. They might encounter here. P4 doesn't know that there's mediums here. Gets stuck. What's firing at here? Oh, first kill going to KRRC, taking down Gary's son and his crew. This cap's still going in favor of TFMC here, as they do have two tanks to the one currently on the point. Not sure this P4 knows of Captain Miller's whereabouts. This P4 might also, once he re-peaks, he will get an angle on this medium, just depending on if he peaks. If he flips around and peaks, if he pulls out, he might not see before the medium sees him. He won't see. Medium gets shot once, one more second, and that medium is gone. War Daddy is dead. Nice teamwork there from KRRC to get both those tanks, and a cap will start now for KRRC. TFMC losing both tanks off the initial cap. This P4 is sitting patiently, just waiting, looking to get any sort of flank shot. Last remaining tank on the point is Zani. OP4s are now looking to close the gap. One shot going in for KRRC, that is official PHL. He will get both shots on that medium tank, and now there is no medium tanks for TFMC in the hardpoint. Last remaining tank on the field currently is Captain Miller, and no one seems to know that he's up there. So the play right now for Captain Miller would be to sit and wait for reinforcements. As you can see, we have one medium sitting on the road waiting for more tanks to spawn in. It will be a waiting game for him for a while, as it does take 4 minutes per tank. Urban did see the medium there. He didn't get a shot in him, but he does know he's there now, and this P4 might react to this knowledge. One shot going in to the P4. Did the medium get hit here? Did the Sherman get hit? I don't know. Ricochet and non-pen, was it? Non-pens. This P4 might need to react to this Sherman. He is taking his sweet time to get into a position. And here is a recce plane for KRC again, going horizontally across now. This P4 medium Sherman. Medium does get one of the P4s on the point, but at the cost of giving away his position, and will now most likely go down to Daffy Duck here. Won't get out of the LOS in time and goes down. Beautiful work by that medium to take out that P4, but did cost him his tank in the end. If he maybe could have reacted a small bit quicker, didn't know this P4 was up here, so it wasn't much he could have done, but he almost got into the cover there. P4 did take his sweet time getting that tank spun around, but he did in the end, and did get that medium tank. So now it's a waiting game for TFMC. They are focusing on getting their tanks back into action. Looks like one of the tanks is going down solo. Rendered Cell is going solo down the road here, slowly being backed up by War Daddy here. Render does hold out here. He will get line of sight on Demon. He won't know he will, but he will have LOS. And Render is marked, has been spotted by Demon. 2 tank marks going out for Demon, for Rendered here. Don't think Rendered sees Demon at all the foliage in the way. Might see it. TC might see him. He is moving. He does, just can't get the shot. And Demon shooting straight on. Medium will survive that engagement for now. Demon is dug in, shooting low, shooting the barbed wire in front, using the destroyed Sherman up here to protect himself. See what's happening for, yeah, so Jambo is heading back up now, heading map edge again. Rendered is being slowly reinforced here by War Daddy, and we are still waiting for Wait, where did they go? Am I missing a tank? I'm missing a tank. Where are they gone? Oh, it's a Greyhound. Greyhound going for a large flank, it seems. It does take it's five shots in the back to kill a medium with a recce, I believe, or is it 4? It's not that many shots. So if KRC does get caught lacking, it is could be a dangerous situation for them. Thinking of ordering a takeaway, but we'll see what time we finish here at. Renderson and War Daddy lining up, maybe to try to get a double tap on one of the P4s. This is a common tactic that you would see in these type of games, and in normal comp games as well. You do ideally want to get your tanks in a position where they can double tap one of the enemy heavies and get that what am I saying? Yeah, and get a double tap set up so that enemy heavy dies in 2 hits. Let's just have a look. What is his position? Positioning a nice tight angle for this P4 official PHL. Nice tight angle on the Shermans when they peak. But this is a recon for TFMC, so they will be spotted on the recon plane here. Looks like they are holding position for now. War Daddy's creeping up. Just gonna have a quick look for the last. Another recon plane coming in for KRRC. Last sermon is spawned in now. I'm gonna quickly fly over before they start engaging, see if I can find this recce. Recce is down by Chapel, getting around. I don't think it would have been spotted on the recon plane, so KRC are completely unaware. And they're actually, sorry, there is also a Sherman up here, so this could be really bad for KRC if they do not spot these. One tank going down for TFMC. KRC Demon pushed out far to get that tank, and who is this tank when rendered is not reacting in time for this P4. This P4 rendered going down. Tank engagement in the front. P4 versus Sherman. Daffy Duck winning that engagement, so all Shermans destroyed again for TFMC, and it is back to the drawing board again. That is going to be another 12 minutes before we see another push. Maybe, depends if they want to drip feed it a bit more. This recon knows where this P4 is. This P4 not hearing him just yet. P4 might, this recon might see. Let's see if I can go on board with this guy here. P4 Greyhound is marked now for this P4. We'll see if this P4 gets turned around. He is getting his ass into a wall here, so he will not be able to be caught by this Greyhound. This Greyhound might be passing right in front of him. Greyhound versus the P4. I'm not sure what this Greyhound is doing. He's just sitting here waiting to get shot. It looks like, yeah, that was not the play by this Greyhound. I'm not too sure why he stayed there and just looked at the P4. Demon pushing up all the way. He is actually in the zone where he shouldn't be. I'm not sure what the refs are doing just yet. He is shooting from... Oh, sorry, no, he can be in that zone, my god. He can be in that zone. He is not allowed to cap the 4th point though, so if he destroys this tank here, he cannot stay here, as he will begin to cap again, and that is not allowed. It's kind of a stalemate at the moment. Both teams. KRRC don't want to overextend their tanks, and TFMC are just waiting to get their tanks on the field again. They definitely need to take it a bit slower, I think. Get teams up and react a bit quicker to when they are getting shot, because I'm not too sure what exactly happened over here, but Demon push up and getting both tanks there with the assist coming in from PHL over there. So both these tanks, they didn't react nearly as quick as they probably should have to the dive from Demon, and the tank in the north, I'm not even sure what happened there. I'm not sure they were expecting Daffy Duck to be up here. Fuck. Are they getting hits? No, then them shots are falling short in the broken building back there, so they won't get any pens at the moment. Another recon plane coming across for KRRC should pick up the tank down at a house over there. War Daddy should pick them up. Can't tell. Well, it looks like a TFMC recon plane following suit. I did say that these these engagements, they do take their time to evolve and develop. Demon pushing up a bit more. He does have up until this head, like these trees up here, to work with, but he might not be able to get around without being spotted by War Daddy. And as I was saying at the start of the warm-up, this is TFMC's game to lose here, as they are currently in a 3-0 position. Oh, sorry, no. Oh wait, did I read the wrong one? No, I did. I read the right one. With the Sherman group. Ooh, one shot going into the P4 here from War Daddy. P4 will quickly back up, and not maybe he might be, if he backs up anymore, he might be able to, might be in the line of sight. No, he won't back up. He's playing that well. Good positioning by Demon here, but he is pushing the boundaries. I don't think War Daddy has an angle here, like back here, so yeah, but it is not safe for these crewmen to hop out to repair, so we are seeing Rendered getting up. He will have LOS, I think, up here. He can get down to here, and if he does, then that P4 will die. He's not gonna keep going though. He's gonna hold here. He will have LOS, and that P4 demon will go down. I think he did get a bit too cocky here and overextend. P4 does see him. P4 gets the first shot. This is actually bad for Render. Render doesn't even hit the shot. Render needs to get out of there now. Render goes down. Great tracking by Wuga to kill that tank. Rendered, not sure what you were shooting at there, but it wasn't the tank. That is unfortunate for Rendered. He had the vision, but couldn't execute. While we wait for this next battle, we also have, so this is the Sherman group. I think this is the I don't know which way, which is the higher group or not. But there is the Sherman group and there's the Panzer group. So in the Panzer group we have teams like HLE, JWT, 35, SAS, then we have PAC, 508P, OR22OR, and 23rd. And in the top half of that league, in the top winners, the top teams right now are HLE and JWT, both winning 3 games and losing none. Or sorry, no, just tied third position there with HLE, JWT, and 35, who have all won their 3 matches. Then in second place we have SAS with winning 1 match and losing 2. Then in the bottom 4 bracket we have PAC and 508P, who have both won 1 match and lost 2. And then we have 2 OR and 23rd have both lost all 3 matches. Ward already getting shots onto Demon here. Demon is still in the firing line here, but he will back up. Ward already, if he's smart, will try another shot there. I don't think he'll get the pen though, or I don't think he'll get the line of sight. It looks like the line of sight has been cut. This is a good position from Ward Daddy, just sitting behind his Belgian gate. Really hard shots to hit for Demon and his crew. Second medium tank pushing up here, hiding behind the broken house. Does get shot by Wuga. Medium tanks need to play it safe here. They don't have a lot more time to spawn in anymore. Their tanks, 15 minutes left in the clock really. Strange recon by KRRC there. Let's just have a quick look, see if we'll catch anything. I don't think they have any recce tanks coming in the back lines here, but you never know. It doesn't look like they have any recce tanks. Of course the recce tank can come back to as far as here and work its way down along the D line, but it doesn't look like that's being done yet. Here's the recce tank for the TFMC here. We'll check back in with that guy later. KRC yet to utilize any of their recce tanks, but at the moment they haven't had a need to. With 1800 fuel sitting in the bank, they have more than enough fuel to lose all their tanks and get it back. It's just the time element that will be a problem if they do lose their tanks. Demon getting shot at, still being able to receive fire here from TFMC, but nothing substantial as of yet. peace strike coming in. Good peace strike from the commander of TFMC, taking out Demon as he was pushed up quite far and in a position where he was not moving. Does even the board a small bit here with the 3-on-3 tanks here. They might be in a position that they can move, as no one is really watching the far north of the road. Looks like PHL is moving into position, maybe to try cover that, but he will miss. He will miss Captain Miller as he does cross. Looks like War Daddy is pushing down the road now. Does probably not know that PHL is here. What is this I'm seeing? Oh, is this stuff on the beach? Okay. Don't think they're aware that PHL is sitting here, or that he might be crossing into the line of sight pretty soon here. So the Recce is getting close to that P4. We'll go and catch this engagement quickly. It's the P4. P4 doesn't know he is back. Does have his back against the hedge, so he will not be able to get penned by this Recce. Hopefully, the Recce does now know. Does react a bit quicker. This looks like the P4 is expecting him over here, so maybe that Recce will pass on by. While that's happening, looks like there is an engagement from War Daddy using the wreck of the first tank to try get a angle on PHL, but so far no angle has been achieved. Medium tank over here might have an angle on P4 over there. P4 is still looking away. It looks like the Recce did get caught in the end. So while Daffy Duck is looking away, he might get shot on the side, but he is dug in quite well here, so I don't think he will get spotted by the medium tank over here, but we'll find out very shortly. Now Zanny slowly getting into position. But that P4 is really going to be hard to see. I don't think you can see it at all. We'll check now. I don't think this P4 is even, let me hop off this guy, sorry. I don't think this P4 is even worried about his left. I don't think that, you know, he can't see over the hedge, unfortunately, so the two Shermans are engaging, are not engaging, but are closing in on the position. He is sitting his engine off to hear the Recce, but so far the Recce has been destroyed, so nothing to worry about just yet. Recon playing for TFMC coming over now. Demon in the left flank here will get a shot on the medium, but medium he will not see it. He should keep going at this stage, as the medium is trying to engage the P4 back here, but Demon will get a shot on Captain Miller here. That should be line of sight right there. I'm not sure why they're not taking it. Be going back for this angle here. I would have thought they would have had a line of sight here on this position here for Captain Miller over there, but it looks like they didn't. Interesting to see where this P4 goes now. I'm just going to check over at War Daddy. Is War Daddy still standing? He is for now. This P4 has pushed up to the wall here. Is in a kiting position. medium tank making a dive. This P4 has actually just shot, so this P4 might lose the first shot here. He doesn't even know this medium is pushing. Good dive by Captain Miller. Misses the first shot though. P4 needs to react. P4 still not reacting to medium right on his doorstep here. Good kill by Demon over there. Sorry I missed it, but saw this medium tank will also go down. First shot going into the medium. Medium will get out dodge just there, but both tanks just on the other side of each other. This P4 over here does have a opportunity now to flank. His flank is wide open here. Not sure Captain Miller knows that this tank is over here. P4 not in position to push out just yet. What am I hearing over here? P4 Demon will not go over to assist in his. No way. Captain Miller with that spear with great driving peeks the P4. P4 was probably looking the other way as Captain Miller pushes over the hedge to get that final shot in. And now Demon is deep behind lines and is surrounded currently. The German with an American tank, sorry, on his right, and two Shermans directly in front of him. Yeah, two Shermans. I don't think these Shermans know that he's here. I don't think he has a shot just yet. He will have a shot there on Render. Oh, Render getting shot. Never mind, he won't have a shot, but Render getting shot down there by Officer PHL still. Avoiding the second shot, but Demon not having LOS quite yet. If he does push a bit more to the left, he will be able to see War Daddy in the back as well, so that will be engine. Just kind of a quick look at what Captain Miller is doing over here. Captain Miller is just sitting in this kind of compound. Looks like Demon is on the way back. He might get line of sight into the back of Captain Miller over here. We'll just see. Is Captain Miller turning around? It looks like he is. Captain Miller completely unaware that Demon is coming back for him now. Not sure Demon. Did Demon see him? I think Demon might have seen Captain Miller there between the gaps in the hedges. Recon plane again for TFMC coming across. Will that capture? Will that capture? Will capture two tanks. It won't capture Demon just yet. Demon having marks gone down for Captain Miller. Captain Miller might get line of sight on Bourbon. No, he won't. The hedges would be in the way just there. Let's see. Yes, we do have Daffy Duck on the way back as well. So Captain Miller needs to be careful here. He does have two tanks on his back left and back right. So, ooh, one tank going down for KRRC. Compliments of what seems to be a double tap by War Daddy and Rendered. Great work, great teamwork there. Captain Miller making a dive. Pretty sure Demon has seen him. Shoots first, doesn't hit him. Captain Miller needs to react correctly here and turn or get out of dodge. The second shot will go off now for Demon. Captain Miller is slowing his roll. Does have the gun facing. First shot goes. Captain Miller misses. So does Demon. Oh. First shot, they're too close to engage. First shot going to Demon actually. Captain Miller needs to back out of that position. Missing. Demon holding his shot, nice, good play with that. Holding his shot, not engaging. Now Captain Miller is in a bit of a troubling situation here, as both tanks converge on his position. No, never mind. Daffy Duck not engaging just yet. Captain Miller goes down to Demon. As unfortunate that Demon. Great play with Demon there to hold his shot and wait for that, or wait for Captain Miller to waste his shot there. Both shots going in for rendered here. They're just shooting over the tank at the moment. Oh, sorry. They are shooting over the tank, hitting the tank, but getting no pen. Now he is rolling forward into the open here. It might be troublesome if he does get shot. He will have to keep going. Officer PHL versus rendered Cloud. Rendered Cloud using good work on the making good use of the hedgerows up here. Don't think Officer PHL is aware. He is tucked in tight behind that hedgerow up there, so Demon making a dive. I don't think Rendered has any sight on him. He might see with the TC, but the gun definitely doesn't have a shot. But War Daddy will have a shot right now. That shot quickly elapsed there, but War Daddy pushing up. Demon having the gun already there, but might get shot from down the road. He does get shot down the road by not going to be able to get off the road actually in time here. That's one Demon. Oh, non-pen. Demon, great turning there. Vark getting tank off the road there, getting tracked again, but will be in this line of sight of War Daddy. War Daddy hitting tracks. Demon will go down here, but he will get a shot in War Daddy before getting shot, before going down. Good shooting by Captain Miller to get the first shot in. War Daddy needed to hit the shot first time, not tracks, and he would have lived to see tomorrow, but does go down to, I'm believing it was Bourbon over there, or it could have been Officer PHL here. Either way, War Daddy needed to hit that shot on Demon and not receive any shots, because that was the downfall of him. He made himself one shot, and well, that's the rest, isn't it? He died so quickly when you're in that position. KRRC still 3-2 on tanks right now. TFMC holding 2 tanks and KRRC with 3. I'm not sure if there is any recons in the back lines just yet anyway. Don't see any recons. It hasn't worked just yet, so oh, sorry. Tank, did the tank go down? No, tank didn't go down. Oh, a tank did go down. Didn't see who that was, but rendered. Last tank for TFMC sitting up here has been spotted on the recce as well. Getting some no pens. I'm just shooting over the target now. Officer PHL sitting in the commander's seat, not being able to get out and help his rep or target or to spot the tank. Now would be a great time for Render to push out, maybe push out left and get a side shot, maybe on the repairing infantry right there. But he continues to stay in cover, waiting for his reinforcements. He's getting the ricochets. P4 is fully wrapped now, so that chance has elapsed for Rendered to push out and get him on the flank, but two Shermans on the way back up now, so Rendered will be reinforced pretty soon. TFMC only having 30 minutes left to capture the point here, to clear off KRRC, capture the point and defend. HL getting one shot into Rendered there. Rendered does back up behind the hedge, so he will be safe to repair. Shots coming in back from shots coming in far from where is that? Must be here, must be on the crossroad right now. So Bourbon must be getting some long snipes on the mark that went down from PHL. We have Demon up the north there, Staffy Duck just below him in the south. Officer PHL only one in the hard, just in front of the hard cap. And then we have Bourbon just sitting on the crossroads. Daffy Duck getting a line of sight on the rear of Rendered, not sure, oh he does spot it, so this will be Rendered going down. Rendered won't be able to get out of here in time. There goes Rendered, great positioning there by Daffy Duck. Two P4s pushing out to the left, making full use of the map here, really cornering in TFMC here, making it really difficult for them to make any ground. Demon not going to get much LOS right now. You might have seen War Daddy just a small second ago, but won't be able to action any of that information as War Daddy has fallen back from that position. Demon might get a glimpse of Zani here, but he will reverse and never mind, he won't. And Zani will hold at this hedgerow, so no peaks for anyone just yet. I haven't seen a recon plane for KRC in quite a while, so it seems like they're pretty content with the information they're getting, and this is getting, War Daddy is getting shot, shoots in the ground, hopefully to blind the shot of PHL. PHL dug in here, really using this hedgerow. Testing his chances there. Looks like Demon is pushing up again. D-strike. D-strike going in, PHL is dead. 2 kills from the commander. More kills than their tanks at the moment, I think. No, yes, I think there's more tank kills obviously, but Demon pushing as far as he can go right now, really on the map. Not too far more he can go. He is gonna hold in this hedgerow. It looks like he can go up to, he can get around up to this point here, and onto the road. Will not be stopped here. Looks like a shot did come down, and Recce tank, oh no, medium tank taken down by Urban on the main road there. Not sure what Demon is waiting for. Demon has clean go ahead. Will get the second shot here on Zanny if he doesn't stop moving. Oh, Gunner just looks away at the wrong time. Zanny does stop. Zanny will go down here to Demon. Side shots. Maybe the first shot was turret. Zanny, can he get out of there in time? No, he can't. Great positioning from Danny. Great teamwork. Good shot by the first tank. I think it was Daffy down there. TMC getting utterly destroyed here by KRRC tanks. I don't think KRRC have gone down. Well, they have. Sorry, they have gone down a few times, but they currently are dominating this game. Daffy Duck looking the wrong way currently. Will get the gun turned to face, but not sure what Captain Miller is doing here. He's gonna reverse into the LOS of Daffy Duck here. Gets shot once, looks like Hull will reverse, put the angle there. Demon needs to retreat out of them sectors. He can't capture that point. Oh, if he does, it will be a forfeit. So now, oh sorry. Now Captain Miller is in a bit of a stick situation with Demon coming back here. Captain Miller does need to get out of this field and get into some hard cover. Looks like Captain Miller is just running around, trying to get away from Daffy Duck here. Looks like he will maybe just get out, maybe avoid it. He might. Oh, sorry, got really fast there for a second. Looks like he will, but he's gonna cross into the line of sight again of the tank. He does miss the shot. Oh, Daffy Duck does Rick, and we have been into the moment there. Daffy Duck does get out on top of that engagement there. Sherman Ward already has managed to push up all the way to the barn on the point, but is now faced with two tanks. Will go down to Officer PHL as he does come back up for his revenge. 27 minutes left on the clock, 25 which they can cap, and TFMC have yet to chain together a few kills. And they have one tank currently on the map. I'm just gonna have a look at the schedule for the next match. See who else is streaming. Right, we just stay on this guy over here. So we have two matches happening tomorrow, so that's 6 versus 101st Airborne. That's happening. I don't think anyone's streaming that though, 'cause that for me it's happening 2 in the morning on Saturday. So happening in a few hours actually. But I can't stream that as well, too late for me. Then at 7 o'clock, UTC +1 obviously for Saturday. One SSF are taking on Iron/RDG. Do I stick drift? I do have stick drift. Oh. Yeah, just check this stick drift there. And then on Sunday at 10 o'clock in the evening, UTC +1 again. 22nd/4ID are taking on 21st. And that's being streamed by Forbesy. Both those matches are being streamed by Forbesy. What was I hearing there? Okay, so tank on the main road, shooting down, seeing to don't know what he's shooting at exactly. There is no tank on the crossroads there. Oh, shot coming across from Demon, I think it was. Let's have a look. Yeah, Demon. I've seen Demon a lot this game. He has been quite aggressive with his positioning. It has worked out quite well for him. So Zani does tuck in behind the Belgian gate there, so Demon won't be able to get the finishing shot. But he doesn't matter. He is getting shot from the left. Who's getting shot by? Is it? It is. Who is that? I can't see who that is. That is Officer PHL again with the long snipe gun shot by the shooter is Hidden Alpha. Now Demon needs to get out of this cap zone again. He is close to the cap. He needs to get out before it starts, and it looks like he has, so won't be forcing a forfeit just yet. He has been cutting it close a few times. Just doing some B-roll. No, I don't really use B-roll anyway, but you know, that's light tank got marked quite recently. There is a recce tank back here. War Daddy going on a trip. Well, can't look, we stay on with him for now. Oh, I might just got taken down by not by him. Just get taken down by Daffy Duck. But there is another recce tank just sitting here. Mason, Garyson, and the rendered cell are just sitting in the back lines here waiting, hoping that KRRC forget and KRRC are going to investigate. Now rendered should really kill his engine here and let him pass by and just hope he doesn't see him, but we'll see. Oh, non-pen. Driver crashes Daffy Duck. Panicking now. Smudger. 2 shots in. 2 out of 4. The gun is facing the wrong way, so Daffy Duck needs to get this tank facing the wall. Won't have shots just yet. This tank needs to keep driving. Well, I don't know why they've stopped driving. This tank will go down now because they just stopped driving. Not sure what that was. I don't know what TFMC's recon tanks are doing, but they just seem to stop in the most how do I say this? In the most unorthodox positions and just give themselves up. These tanks being spotted early by KRRC, even getting a shot already on just have to go down here. KRRC absolutely dominating this match right now. TFMC not even able to get off the beach. Sorry, it's like a quarter past 12 here, so I'm just checking some things. Right. 18 minutes left to go in this game, and by the looks of it, I don't think TFMC have enough time to get all our tanks on the field and still wipe out the well entrenched KRC tanks here. It is a hard space to cross for TFMC, as it is quite open, and not a lot of hedgerows to get up behind. We do have a TFMC tank sitting on the bunker here. It does get shot in the turret a few times here, but will get out of the firing lane. Looks like one tank is going on a large flank here. One peace strike going in for who? Peace strike going in on War Daddy, but War Daddy is no longer there. Just to make sure that is correct. Yeah, War Daddy is no longer on this bunker, so peace strike will miss. big flank here coming off for TFMC. Zani going all the way around the back, but no tank really in the vicinity. He has passed by Daffy Duck, who is on hill 5 currently. Don't see any another recon plane for KRRC, but in terms of tanks that can contest hill 5, War Daddy is the only real close tank, and War Daddy might get spotted here by who's this? Daffy Duck, yeah. Oh shit, how did I one second, I am rolling. Yeah, there you go. Okay, grand. Two tanks lining up ready to get off the beach, but Daffy Duck is in a prime position here to see both those tanks and snipe them when he can. Both those tanks currently behind the hill, but Daffy Duck will see. Can't see the destroyed Sherman, can he? He can. Might be a tight shot. I'm just gonna have a quick glance back over at this medium nose back here. Where is he? He's just sitting in the field here. For a team that's won 3 of their games, I'm not too sure what their tactics are. We do have another medium coming on the flank here. I don't think he might get a shot on Daffy if he knows Daffy is there, but I'm not too sure he does know he's there. First shot going in for Zani, it seems. No. The tank is actually... It's Demon on the road there. Demon shooting down the road exactly, getting one hit in the medium, it looks like. Yeah. Captain Miller completely unaware that there is a tank behind him, but he doesn't now know. Captain Miller not in the TC seat, not in the commander seat for some reason. Will get shot here and will go down. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of TCs not sitting in the TC seat, not sitting in the commander seat. But maybe there isn't a lot of communication going on the TFMC side, so that would explain why. I don't know, but two KRRC tanks now sitting on the main road with 10 minutes left to go in the game here. It's situation is looking ever dire for TFMC. Still do have the tank back here in the back lines, but going to be a crazy play if they want to do anything meaningful with this position. Looks like Bourbon is aware of this medium tank in the back lines here. I'm gonna see if he's searching for it. Not aware, no, he's not sure where that tank's gone. Zanny sitting in the black lines here. Will get spotted on the recon, so should see a few tanks here turning around. I'm assuming we'll see this tank up here turn around. Where did that tank go? Who's off the main road? Yeah, 2 tanks sitting up here should now react to this. Yeah, it looks like they are reacting to this tank on the map edge. Can Zanny get out of dodge before these tanks get into position to engage? I don't think Zanny realised that a recon just went over his head. First shot being received by Zanny. Zanny will go down here. Officer PHL reacting quickly to the recon and taking out the threat, and that is going to be GG for KRRC. I don't see a way TFMC will come back from this. With only 7 minutes left, both these tanks just need to send it and just hope that they can do something to cap. But honestly, from my experience, it's game over for TFMC. They won't have the time. KRC were overly dominant this game, winning the majority of gunfights, not having to use much fuel at all. Positioning was just spot on. Demon for me gonna have to be the man of the match, really. Him and his squad pushing up insanely deep and just hitting the shots, getting the shots on target, and just positioning in the end for Demon, I think really helped KRC push back TFMC all the way back and make them use their fuel. So yeah, GG to both teams, really. It's just now for points. Urban will protect Demon here on the back. The Demon will get a shot in the back first, but Urban will be there to cover up the kill. Demon will go down here actually. Oh, Demon won't go down here. Demon will, oh, luckily escaping. Oh, Devil Downer hops out. Getting that tank turned around, will get killed by Urban. Misses the shot. See, that's what I mean. They would have had a shot on Demon there, would have killed Demon, but they just missed. And you can't be missing really with such there are only 2 shots and a kill. You just need to not miss. Or that he in a position here to push the road and just take out Demon. Even getting another kill from just over the hill. TFMC taking down Demon, but just sacrificing his tank in the process. I think that's going to be it for the match. Last bits of action really. All tanks have been spent. I think there's a tank on the left of your screen. I'll check now in a second. Right, let's have a look. Was it Iraqi or something, or? There's no tanks up here, so I'm not too sure what that was exactly. What's our tank? There's a tank pushing up here. Medium. He's not going to see much though, unfortunately. No tanks. Looks like there is one tank for TFMC actually pushing off the beach here. Maybe the last bit of fun. You can just see all the TFMC guys on the beach there, looking at all the wrecks here on the road. Must have had some removed just for clearing the sight lines. Daffy Duck's doing a 3-point turn here on the road, going back to the point here, while Captain Miller just WKing straight into the point here. Three seconds left. Let's see if they can get anywhere close to seeing any action. Doesn't look like they'll get any chance here. So yeah, that will be it for this this game. GG to both teams. That will now mean that let's just check the let me just check the table. Sorry. Yeah, so that means where the fuck is the table gone? It's still here. Nope, not that one. It's this one here. Okay. Yes, so that now means that TFMC are 3-1, and that means KRRC are also 3-1. So we have 101st A to take on I forget. Why is this not alerted there? So 101st A are taking on, for this week, 101st A are taking on 6th. And that'll be the last match for the top division. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the different stream, different pace. It was a bit slower than usual, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys.